Well, welcome back, everybody. Temperatures today on this first day of November, topping out in the low to mid 50s. A rather seasonable start to the month. This is the month that cools more quickly than any month on the calendar. We'll go from normal highs of 55 now to down to 40 by the end of the week, or by the end of the month rather, which means by December, we're going to be talking about normal highs in the 30s. Not ready to think about that. Good news is we won't have to worry about that here for quite some time. Here's where we stand right now. Temperatures in the lower to middle 30s, a few upper 30s even in a spot or two. Monroe's still holding on to a 42-degree high present temperature. All of us reporting light or no wind across the entire region. So thankfully, wind chills are not a concern. They're generally mirroring the actual air temperature. This is Max Storm Tracker presented by Rock River Kia, and really not much going on of any consequence anywhere through the upper Midwest or Great Lakes. A little disturbance bringing some sprinkles into northwest Wisconsin. If you look high enough on your screen right there above the max, that's where we see some snow showers for the first time in quite some time. Nothing that we're going to concern ourselves with by any stretch of the imagination. Clear skies overnight tonight will lead to a sun-splashed Saturday. We might have a couple clouds around from time to time, but not a big deal. As we go into our Saturday afternoon, the one thing we'll note is that the winds will shift to the south, and so the temperatures should take a nice step in the upward direction. We'll look for high temperatures somewhere in the lower 60s when all is said and done. We will increase the cloud cover here tomorrow night ahead of our next weather system, and this could be a potentially impactful weather system. Some light showers tomorrow night or very early Sunday morning. Again, clocks go forward at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, or so Saturday night into Sunday morning. So make sure to set those clocks back before you go to bed tomorrow night. We're looking at temperatures on conditions on Sunday to be on the soggy side. We might be able to squeeze out some dry time early enough in the day, but once we get to the mid to late morning hours, the rain will kick up, and it looks to stick around for most, if not all, of the day. Little bit of a reprieve for Sunday night, but then another storm system right on its heels on Monday, early in the day. Now, Monday won't be an all-day washout. I think we'll have plenty of dry time. Will also be a warm day because the wind blows straight out of the south, and it will kick up with gusto. I don't expect there to be a ton of sunshine, but there could be a peak or two here or there. Unfortunately, though, that may destabilize the atmosphere enough that another round of thunderstorms could develop here late Monday afternoon or Monday evening. We'll have to watch that rather closely here because I see at least a little potential for some strong storms and maybe even some isolated severe weather. At this stage of the game, a little too early to get too concerned, but it's something that's on our radar. One thing else that's on our radar here over the next several days, some locally heavy rainfall. Our computer forecast models for days now have been advertising with good agreement significant rain that could tally over 3 inches when all is said and done. 61 tomorrow, 67 Sunday. Some strong storms possible Monday. Election day looks pretty soggy too. Then as we go into Wednesday, Thursday, slightly cooler, but still well above normal for this time of year. And then another string of 60s takes us all the way through next weekend and into the work week that follows. So, you know, in November, you could be doing a whole heck of a lot worse than this.
I was going to say, I'll take those 60s.
Absolutely. And you know what? As much as we don't like a rainy, soggy, gloomy day, we need them bad. So I think we'll welcome this rain coming up with open arms.
All right. Thank you, Mark. Well, still ahead tonight, it's time for round 1 of the high school football playoffs. Our sports team will bring you all the highlights and football frenzy coming up right after the break.